Okay, today we're talking about how to assemble and install a laundry to landscape manifold. So here's a parts and supplies list you'll need for this project. We'll need a 1-inch by 6-inch by 18-inch long wooden board that we will mount to the wall behind your washing machine, and that is what the manifold will attach to. We'll need a 1-inch female national pipe thread 3-way ball valve, a 1-inch male national pipe thread by barb adapter. That is what your washing machine drain hose will attach to with a hose clamp. We'll need a screwdriver or nut driver to tighten that hose clamp down. You'll need some channel locks and or a pipe wrench or adjustable wrench, because there's a couple of threaded connections that we have to tighten together and assemble. A cordless drill driver to pre-drill your mounting holes in the wooden board and to drive your mounting screws into the wall studs. We'll need a measuring tape, a stud finder, and a small torpedo level, so when you install that wooden board to the wall, you can make it level. We'll need a pipe cutter. I'd recommend a ratcheting style pipe cutter for PVC pipe. They are quick and easy to use. They make nice, clean, straight cuts with no barbs or jagged edges. We'll need PVC primer and cement. For each glued connection, you will apply primer first and then the cement. There's two schools of thought on using Teflon tape on plastic pipe. Some folks say don't do it. Others say, yeah, it's a good idea. I'm of that school. In my 20 years in facilities maintenance, every time that I've been able to thread fittings together and make sure they don't leak, I've always used Teflon tape and a little bit of pipe dope or pipe sealant on top of the Teflon tape. We'll need some 1-inch Schedule 40 PVC pipe, a 10-foot stick. We'll need two 1-inch male national pipe thread by 1-inch socket PVC adapters. Those will screw in to either side of the 3-way ball valve. We'll need a 1-inch PVC T, all socket connections, a 1-inch socket by 1.5-inch spigot PVC bushing, an 1.5-inch socket by 1.5-inch female national pipe thread PVC adapter, an 1.5-inch male national pipe thread air admittance valve, also called an AAV. This is basically a plumbing vent. It's like a little one-way check valve, essentially. We'll need two pipe clamps. These will clamp or mount the manifold to the wooden board. We'll need four 2.5-inch long number 8 deck screws to mount the wooden board to the studs in the wall. We'll need two 3/4-inch long number 8 deck screws to mount those pipe clamps to the wooden board. Additional items you may need: a new washing machine drain hose, possibly, depending on the type of washing machine drain hose you have, and if it is compatible and is the right diameter to fit onto a barb fitting. When you buy your barb fitting, make sure the washing machine drain hose inner diameter can slide onto the barb fitting that you buy. As far as your outside connections, that's going to be individual, but just an overview, you'll need some polyethylene tubing, some fittings, some adapters, those little round irrigation boxes with the green lid on top, some gravel, and some mulch. So once you lay out your polyethylene tubing and dig your trenches, everywhere you want to have a drip emitter, like at each of your trees, each of your bushes, etc., you would first install one of those little round irrigation boxes, and your drip emitter would be inside there. You'd have a bed of gravel underneath and mulch all around, and that way the graywater can percolate out, and you're just watering the roots of the plant or the tree subsurface. So here we'll do a quick demonstration. See, I pre-drilled my holes in the wood. So you can measure and mark and drill your holes. Now we'll attach it to the wall with our screws. There we go. Then we're going to go ahead and thread in these adapters into our three-way ball valve. And again, I recommend Teflon tape and pipe dope on my threaded connections. Just don't over tighten your PVC fittings and don't cross thread them. Then we'll go ahead and glue a piece of PVC pipe on this side. That is going to be where you'll divert water to the sewer. So everyone's going to be different. You may need some 90-degree elbows on the other end of that pipe, some 45-degree elbows, etc. On the other side of this ball valve, make this other PVC pipe long enough that your hand can turn the ball valve without hitting the PVC T next to it. And then we'll glue the PVC T in place, right about there. I'm also leaving space for our clamps. We'll then attach a piece of PVC pipe. Oh, nope, I'm sorry. I'm going to first thread in this barb adapter. My mistake. And again, put Teflon tape and pipe dope on that. We're not going to do the hose just yet. We'll do that last. Now we're going to go ahead and glue a piece of PVC pipe in the T. And then we'll glue our bushing onto the other end of this little PVC pipe. Please note that code requires this riser, this whole riser assembly with the air admittance valve needs to be at least 6 inches tall. So all together, everything from the top of that T to the top of the air admittance valve should be at least 6 inches tall. Can be a little bit more, that's fine. There's our threaded bushing adapter. There's our air admittance valve. We'll go ahead and thread that in. There we go. Then go ahead and place our mounting clamps. And you have to screw those to the wood board first with the little screws. And then you would go ahead and attach the assembled manifold to those clamps once the clamps are already attached to the wood board. Then we'll attach our washing machine drain hose and tighten that hose clamp. And there you go. Finished product. It's a good idea to label the direction of flow for that three-way ball valve. So you can do that with the label maker, make a little sign on your computer, etc. that shows when the ball valve is turned toward the left, it flows to the sewer system. When it's turned straight up and down, it flows out to your landscaping, etc. I hope this information helps. Good luck with your project. Please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment or message below. Thanks for watching.